Supreme Rising, yo. You already know the vibes. You know, shit, man. I got a lot. I be having so many downloads and so many thoughts, and shit be all over the place, yo. Like, I be taking in a lot, yo. Like, I be taking in a lot. I wish I had someone I could digress this energy with sometimes and just dump it on them and let them go deal with it, and I deal with the new shit coming in. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so much. Anyway, I was on this other stream. I was on this other live chat thing the other day, and I be building with people and shit. You know, we was chatting about it got kind of packed in there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of people over there. Shh. But yeah, it'd be a lot of people over there. You can do whatever you want to. You can play music, any music, talk shit, do whatever you want. You have people. This shit is dope. I ain't gonna front, but I get a chance to build. You know what I'm saying? And drop some jewels and shit. Anyway, um, we was building and shit, and I was speculating on the value of understanding that when we came up, shit was a little bit different. Like we had I was born in '79, so I had the opportunity of watching shit change from being the ending of what it was for the people from back in the day to what it started changing into being the new shit. You know what I'm saying? From black and white TVs, floor models, color, cable, all that, game systems coming into fruition, just everything new. You know what I'm saying? Food changing from one thing to the next. Like, we had an opportunity to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? People in my age group. And one thing that stands out right now for me, you know what I'm saying, is I remember seeing the tabloids. I remember seeing the tabloids when we was little and shit. You go to the grocery store or whatever, and it'd be like this little newspaper thing folded up like a magazine, but it'd be small or thin. And they would be, you know, telling you crazy stories about, you know what I'm saying, fake shit about things that's happening with people in Hollywood, right? And, like, you know, some celebrity slept with Bigfoot, you know what I'm saying, or some stupid shit like they found Marilyn Monroe over here with these other celebrities that had supposedly died and shit like that. It was always some crazy ass stories. Hugh Hefner was always in it. Like, you know, the sex shit was always a thing. And nobody made no noise like they doing today. It wasn't like, oh my God, are those girls? Oh, it was none of that. That's just the world we lived in, yo. Like, I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is that's what I remember. You know what I'm saying? And then today, and then plus back then, they used to sue the tabloid people, like the paparazzi, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who would take pictures of them and be hiding in the bushes and shit. They even made a movie behind that shit called Paparazzi, I think. But yeah, this was like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years of motherfuckers taking pictures of you, you know what I'm saying, in your window. No matter where you go, they right there. You can't have a vacation. Like, this is real shit. Like, this is what they did. And then people, the celebrities back then, like if you really ask a celebrity right now, like get an older celebrity like Mel Gibson, any of these Tommy Lee, get any of these old celebrities and ask them, how do you feel now that paparazzi is not around like it used to be back in the day? They're going to be like, oh man, it was so aggravating. It was the worst thing in the world. But do you know, this is probably what they're going to say, do you know that today with the new social media is just like it combined it merged. Like today, if your life don't have a one of those paparazzi theme type things going on, you're not important. You know what I'm saying? And if you look on social media, everybody got some shit going on. Everybody running to the beef. Let's beef. Let's beef. Let's beef. You know what I'm saying? We got all these fucking problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all these celebrities with all this money, they got all these fucking problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they need you They need you to be looking in their life to be like, oh my God, did you hear about what happened to so-and-so? And they need you to do that because you keep that reality alive by thinking about it. And see, the fly shit, when we was young, like, we didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. They ain't pay our bills, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, we was like, oh my God, you know, this, that, and the third, this celebrity, that celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we seen celebrities pass away and all that shit. We didn't give a fuck because we didn't know them people, you know what I'm saying? That was on TV. So, like, we had our own little celebrity thing. Like, if you did some fly shit or you was the motherfucker who did something, like, people seen that in you. Like, they seen the greatness in you growing up. So, like, it would be that. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, nah, that's son right there, yo. Like, nah, that's son. Nah, son get it in. Or they'd be like, oh, nah, that's Shorty right there, yo. Shorty bad. You don't know about Shorty? It'd be like that. Like, we had our own little celebrity thing going around the hoods and shit in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And then ultimately, it's like that bridge has to be gapped because you can't take the confidence from a person. So if a person feel like they somebody in or better than somebody in the celebrity world, then that's what it is. That's what it is. It be that type of reality, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how we grew up, though. You couldn't tell. Like, motherfuckers had all types of names. One of my homeboys used to call me Rambo. Yo, that's Rambo the way I used to run. You know what I'm saying? I used to run like... They used to be like, that's Rambo. It was funny. I had another homeboy, and they used to call me Tonto. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to wear, like, the long hair with two ponytails, like, all the way down the hair and shit. Yeah, I used to have, like, long hair. You know what I mean? Instead of the dreadlocks, I used to just keep my shit wavy and straight. It's just these different realities, yo, remembering life, you know, and watching how it merges into different things and how we get so enamored by the process of the change, but not familiar with what it came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can constantly see that shit all the time. Like, everybody be so tied up about what changes, but don't realize they just changed it from something that you already was dealing with. You just don't know that. It just seems, you know what I'm saying, like it's so much extra. And it's like, well, they ain't mad about it, so I ain't gonna be mad about it. And that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be on point. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be tapped in. All that to comprehend what the fuck is going on in the world around you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, just shit to think about. You were like, yo, what are you talking about? How easy it is for me to make you believe that change takes place if I just move the pieces around. That shit flying over. Everybody had like a 747, like, shh. Nobody peeped that shit. Nobody. They like, yo, what? Yeah. Even within the body, like, what if I told you pieces move around inside you? That's why you think you forget certain shit. It's a different energy energy feel around you, like a dial. The same dial you use to turn to make sure it's on high, medium, or low. Yeah, you got a dial that says conscious, non-conscious, and sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a universal dial and a personal dial. That dial turns every day for you to get your rest, eat, and all that shit. You feel it. It's another one outside of you that gets turned. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you do with your life, and it puts you to sleep. But then it keeps turning. You think you sleep. That's just that part of the consciousness is dialing. So the other part that wakes up comes into fruition and lives, while this part of you is asleep. And it starts collecting energy like that. Collects consciousness through existences. And you can just dial them and turn them. And then they all still be awake because they not just on the middle part. It's like you just moved them to the left. So they there, they just not conscious. in the front conscious, they subconscious. I need to go get me some more tobacco. 'Cause I'm almost out. I got a little teeny bit. You see? I got a little teeny bit left in there. Oh, I almost dropped it out. She almost fell out. I need to go get some more. I got like 2 sticks, I think, over there. 2 branches left. They got tobacco leaves on it. And it's just dry as fuck. I just go rake them off and it's just be all dry. I be trying to put like moisture around them. Maybe put like an orange peel, a tangerine peel, something like that. It's nice. But yeah. Conscious awareness. And that's what all this shit be boiling down to, yo. Like, is you'll come in here just oblivious. Like, the words have more feeling than you comprehending the feeling of what you in. Like, somebody will say a word to you and you'll be like, I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And the accuracy of the connection to that word to a circumstance be real. You know what I'm saying? It be real. But, you know, you be feeling more than anything. So the words disturb you more than the actual placement of where your energy is. So it's like, it's a good thing to try to understand and know where you at, so you can understand where you came from, and then you can see what's more powerful in your life, so that you can understand the main strength from your past life. So like, if you understand what's relevant in your life today, you can see the main strength from your past life that keeps peeking its head in this life. So then you'll know what's a strength from that time. You know what I'm saying? That came with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't induct. Most people induct shit. You'll take on characters of other people. When you do that, you blind out your own strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like, you blind out your own strength, something that came with you from the last life. You know what I mean? That, you know, went around the complete cipher of your life. It'll be right there. It'll be something that you probably got to work on, and it's easier because it's right there in the front, or something that makes you be a certain way, and something you have to accept because you wasn't that way before. Something like that. It works in certain tandems. But if you can see that, like watching whatever characters are coming to you that are conducive for society today, that can rise you, and you use those things to a benefit, they become the stairway you need to go higher up as far as who you are as an individual. All right? That's the vibes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit there and chop it up with y'all for long though, like I normally do. I just wanted to come and speak on the tabloid aspect of reality, how people be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just see that shit. You're like, you watching this shit like, oh, what happened with so and so? And these motherfuckers is doing tabloid shit right now. You know what I'm saying? They doing tabloid shit, and that's the reality. Any type of drama always attracts people to be like, word, yeah, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And now that it's easily harnessed, because motherfuckers are lie. Look at some of the podcasters. They get up here and they just so irate. You know what I'm saying? Some of them started out by F this person, F that person. They came with a lot of drama, you know what I'm saying, that built an attention that made you believe that they were in connection with some of these things, and you wanted to see the outcome, and it's feeding your endorphins. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that shit be. So go find something else to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know the vibes. I ain't about to hold you though, man. Naga the Wise.